CheekySport on Rinse.
All right, you are now tuned into Rinse FM, and this is Cheeky Sport. You're here with myself, Big J.
Yo, CheekySport Kim. Everybody hates Chris like a Chris.
Super relegate.
No,
We got
Hey, listen, could you guys not? Because hey, guys, listen. I have very hyperactive young boys who watch my show.
yeah.
I don't need two beautiful women out here messing up.
All right, don't worry. All right, we'll leave their Instagram ads in the description
Below.
Don't worry. Don't worry. Yeah, if you want to have another look, they're saying hello now.
They're in.
Yeah, they're in. Yeah. Bear in mind.
Rated, road to 1 million people. Road to 1 million.
Cowboy hat. Finish what I say. It's like, you know what it is?
That pisses me off so much, you know.
It's not even relegate. It's not even relegate.
Cowboy hat.
It's not even relegate. I don't know why.
That emoji's sick though.
So yeah, it's relegation drive.
Big
Maybe
up
super
for the
relegation drive. I don't know.
like
Man's on steroids right now. It's crazy.
All right, listen. Obviously, it might get a bit wild in the studio today. God knows why.
Leave it
guys,
party.
guys, we have a great show plan, so please don't disturb us, right? Please. All right, listen, guys.
BBC bound anti. Like that, yeah?
We got another one.
Like Bartes.
Hey, Paddy, if you kiss his hairline, you get good luck.
Every show is kiss that gives hairline. Well done, Zach. Well done.
Oh, my days.
All right, cool.
Got nothing.
Are
we ready?
All right, let's start.
Let's do this, baby.
Two. My hairline's bust too. Hey, Chris is bending his head down now.
Big man, can we start?
Yeah, let's do this.
All right, listen, obviously.
Wait, hold on. The third one's coming. Oh my God.
All their jeans are F now. It's game over. It's game over. We see bull babies for the age of
Now it's good for business.
It's good for business.
You know what the young ones be like, yo, who them girls though? You man need to do this.
Yeah, you know, you man needs to get that in the description.
You man need to get them on the show.
Yeah.
All right, listen.
All right, cool.
I actually wanted to start with Chelsea for a change.
Why?
Guys, because you know what it is? You know what it is?
Killjoy like that.
All the energy's gone now.
Hey,
Just
man,
sucked it all out.
Chelsea.
All that gas.
Now, honestly, because we don't ever give them enough love, and I feel like this is a good week to talk about them after their last game against Newcastle. Obviously, did you guys even watch that?
No. I'm joking. I did because obviously Newcastle in the relegation. But it was a boring game.
You got to watch the rivals. You got to roast some man around you.
I've never celebrated Chelsea win like I have before like that. I was happy. I can't lie.
Now listen, honestly, I know you don't like Chelsea, especially you, Jack. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're talking about.
I don't like Chelsea.
We're talking about their whole.
Why not?
No, it's a rivalry.
Don't like Chelsea.
They're not rivals, man.
I don't care, bro.
That's not rivalry, innit?
Don't start. Guys,
Millwall's on level.
I'll tell you what a rivalry is.
There you go.
I'll tell you what a rivalry is.
Wave at the joke.
That's a rivalry. Keep his hairline, mate.
Look at this guy.
Listen. No, Jack. Well, let's talk about their striker situation very quickly, yeah?
Yeah, it's a bit messy.
All right, so basically, as you guys know, they haven't been playing a striker for a few games. They don't trust Giroud. They don't trust Morata, yeah?
7'2". That's right.
And obviously last week you had a lot to say about Hudson-Odoi, yeah? So I wanted to ask you in regards to, and obviously you guys had a lot to say about Cavani as well, because we discussed a lot of people.
I told you it wasn't world class.
A lot of men were angry about
Football Fico said he was
No,
world
no,
class.
no,
Wait, hold on. Why is he not world
Hold on a
class?
second. Can we just call
Hold
that
on, what are you
talk
talking
Football Fico? Remember you said Santi Cazorla is world class, and you said
Was that wrong?
Salah.
Was that wrong?
You said Mo Salah
that wrong?
world class.
He's not world class.
I've never seen
Very
a
good.
pendulum swing in the comments in my life like
Bro.
They were calling football. They were calling you the Football Fico, and Akeem was the right one. That is mad. That is mad. You know you've been a bad episode.
These men think I'm a football Fico. That's my thing. Remember that.
Yeah.
No, you're not. You're winging out with the cowboy hat.
Yeah.
The cowboy hat. Hashtag cowboy.
That's all he's been saying all weekend.
So
Jack,
what I wanted to ask you about,
Yeah.
should they be bringing back Tammy Abraham in terms of like,
No.
No.
Not right now. He's not Prem ready. From my,
You don't think it's Prem ready?
Bro, he scored 21 goals
in the championship.
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah,
in the championship.
that means he's obviously not championship level.
He's
not championship level, the way he's banging.
Exactly.
What did he do at Swansea last season?
If you use that logic, then what about Fulham?
Bro, he played all right at Swansea.
Yeah, but we're talking Fulham and Chelsea. That's different.
Yeah, but
we're a promoted side.
He's
So
at a team that's got all that firepower. He's got Hazard there that's going to be sending him all them balls.
Listen, he was at Swansea last season. He didn't do anything.
Swansea and Chelsea do different things.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter if you have a striker.
You got Hazard, you got Willian.
Vardy's.
You got Jorginho.
So what? So why can't Morata do it then?
lack of confidence, man.
No, but he can't do
shot.
it.
But
He's
who's to
shot.
say that? Yeah,
He's
so
shot.
there you go. Like,
So you're trying to say,
Yeah, but obviously they're not playing Morata.
No, but
That's
the fact is
the only reason why I
Tammy
bring-
Abraham better than Morata?
No,
At the moment,
but
it's
bro,
better than
if
what they've got.
Morata's not getting played, exactly, you might as well bring a man in and try him out.
Especially Bayern Munich.
No,
got him.
I'm just saying. Listen, you're gonna notice in today's episode that it's all about men who are not playing. If a man is not playing, is the man who's on the bench or on loan or whatever, are they a better option? Let her do what she's doing. Just
I don't even know what she's doing.
Don't focus on
Is that chopsticks?
No, listen, don't focus on her. What I'm trying to say is this: let her do what she's doing.
She's really trying to get a couple followers on that, innit?
So leave him doing it.
Link in the description
bringing
below.
the call into
Alright, listen. Jack, do you understand what I'm trying to Akeem, do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, 100%.
If they're not going to play Giroud, they're not going to play him. Why don't they just bring?
It's true.
But Giroud is playing. He's playing, but the fact is they don't trust him to get a goal instead of Hazard playing as the false nine. But the fact is,
Hazard
It is mad, bro.
mad.
It is. Thank you.
mad.
It is mad.
So mad.
'Cause at the end of the day, they're not bringing. If they're not going to bring Tammy back, the whole Higuain
But they won't
situation
let
that
him go
happened.
though. They won't even let him go to Munich.
No, you're talking about
Oh, no,
Hudson
I'm
Odoi.
talking Hudson Odoi. Yeah. Sorry, my
Like
bad.
him, they're not going to let him.
Why
go
not?
Because they already said that they need him.
bro. To be honest with you,
All of us. I saw your tweet as well. You're like, all of a sudden, Chelsea want Hudson
yeah, all of a
Odoi.
sudden them man are playing him every week. But look, long story short, what they've done don't make no sense. They've let go of Fabregas. Yeah,
Rightfully
They've-
so.
obviously not. Yeah, best Spanish player in Premier League history.
Sack. That's why he's
Don't-
done.
don't-
Keep quiet, keep
don't-
quiet.
no, chill.
No.
Wally, hey, Wally, keep quiet,
Oh,
keep
Chris, you're
quiet.
gonna have that. Call you
Yeah.
Wally. Woo!
Keep quiet.
He's a ficko.
Right.
He's a
Go on,
ficko.
go on.
Where's Wally?
Let him
Where's Wally?
finish.
Where's Wally? There you are.
Alright, we'll see.
There you are.
Do your thing. Do your
Easy,
thing.
no book needed.
Do
There
it.
he is.
No,
There's
no,
Wally.
let him
There's
talk.
Wally.
Let him
talk.
All right, cool.
Ficko.
Moving
Let
on.
him talk
Right.
his rubbish.
Look at him.
Got rid of him. Got rid of him.
Hudson Odoi,
Yeah.
not playing Morata.
Not playing around. Not play Giroud. Yeah.
brought in Pulisic for some reason.
6 months time, yeah, knowing that Chelsea are sacking club. Sorry, might not even have his job then if he
Nah,
finishes
he will.
seventh.
Nah, he will.
Even though he's probably not going to
Yeah,
finish.
but no, I could've said-
Okay, no.
That's Arsenal, that's Arsenal.
Think
Arsenal
about it.
Shut up, Jack.
Most Chelsea
Let's
players,
just take the
most
facts.
Chelsea managers only stay for about 2 to 3 years max.
Yeah, Max.
Yeah, true.
If Sorry finishes 7th, let's say he does,
Which is not.
with no trophies,
Right.
Yeah, but
will he even be there to even worry about Pulisic?
But he's not going to finish seventh. What is?
Yeah, you know, okay, but
Or
you think-
for-
yeah, but honestly,
I get that, but that's like me saying,
you see
like, oh,
Chelsea,
yeah, but if
Chelsea,
Fulham get top four,
yeah, but
like,
Chelsea are in the race for top
It's
4.
not the same.
No, but
Chelsea
Jack,
aren't finishing seventh.
but no, they're not
Why are we
finishing
even
7th.
talking
That's
Alright,
done.
sixth
But they
then.
are in the race for top
Yeah,
4.
maybe 6th, but
'Cause-
no, they're not. No,
Either way, Jack.
Come on, man.
Either way, 5th, 6th, or 7th.
Yeah.
There's no Champions
Chelsea
League.
are gonna struggle to get top 4.
Yeah, of course.
It's a race for top 4.
I don't think they'll get top 4, personally.
You see what I'm trying to say?
So I know where you're coming
So
from. Yeah, yeah.
basically, that's what I'm trying to say. So
With no
either way-
trophy. Is that acceptable?
All right. So here's my other thing. Yeah.
What,
Do you
they-
guys think?
They could get to the final.
Do you guys think Abramovich should be investing more, despite that
he
whole?
doesn't?
big-
You can tell he wants to sell that club.
You know, there's.
But honestly,
hold on,
you know,
that's a
you know-
political problem.
Yeah,
Giza.
Yeah,
Yeah,
with
exactly.
the visa,
That man
the
can't even
visa,
get in
the
the
visa
country.
to get in the country.
The
exactly.
Russian man done the thing with
Exactly.
the.
I've heard
Well, you
rumors.
might see. Look,
I've heard
look.
rumors he's looking to sell up, and
This-
they've got a Danish consortium looking to come in. To
This is
take
why
over.
you man
That's
are
what I've heard.
funny. You man are funny. It's
Thank
irrelevant. It's irrelevant.
Are you
yeah?
dumb?
If he can't get into the country.
Are you stupid?
No,
Man
but
wants to
we're saying that because of
man
that
wants
he's
to
not
do-
investing.
Brother,
No, listen.
why
Why
is
do you think the stadium
That's why
plans
you
are
man
just
are dumb.
stopped?
Okay,
That's why you man are
He
dumb.
said he's not doing this.
Brother,
Yeah.
if they need a bit of money, yeah, he can send money international transfer.
but that's not
No,
the point.
bro, you're
If
missing
you
the
can't- if
point.
you can't-
He doesn't want to invest anymore in the club.
No,
He doesn't want.
He's got
No, you
peanut.
don't get
He's
my
got
point.
peanut
You
factory.
don't get-
He
you
should
don't
know
get my
better.
point. You don't get my point. You
Come
don't
on,
get my
geezer,
By the way,
man.
you didn't know that, does
You
he?
don't get my
He
point.
owns a peanut butter company.
You don't get my point.
The wild
Yeah?
peanut.
You don't get my point.
I know. We'll show you later. I'll show you later. Hey, go on, carry on, carry on,
You don't
carry
get
on.
my point.
It's actually quite nice, by the way. So if you guys
Right.
want to buy one, we'll leave a link in the description. So use
Yeah, go
hashtag
on,
use
go on,
football
right,
Ficko as
go
a
on,
code.
right.
Right, the point I'm trying to make, yeah, is him getting into the country or not is not all of a sudden.
No, but we're
gonna be
saying
the
that
reason.
because of the fact UK didn't give him a new visa,
Okay.
he kind of feels
That
I'm
he
not going to say
doesn't
betrayed.
wanna-
He's thinking, why
He's
would
like,
I
am
invest
gonna
more into
build
this
like a
country?
£700 million new stadium.
In
Why?
your country,
Okay, that makes
if
sense.
you lot ain't giving man no
100%,
ratings
yeah.
at all.
I respect that.
Okay.
I'm trying to say, yeah,
Okay.
which you kind of, which is fair. You know what I'm trying to say?
But has he come out and said he's selling the club?
We already know Sarri's not in charge of transfers over there, and I'm seeing a lot of Chelsea fans saying that they feel like the team's not buying right at the moment, and which is going to be a lot. Which is basically leads me to what I'm saying in regards to.
Right, they spent 60 million this window already. So
But what I found out is Nike give Chelsea 60 million a year till 2032.
yeah,
What's your
that's
point?
standard.
So what I'm trying to say is
What's your point?
What's your
they're a
point?
self-sufficient club now. They-
What?
Oh, well, is
Brother,
that how
just
they're
gave
moving? Is that how they're moving now?
Yeah, they're on that whole.
Arsenal thing.
We run us. They're on the self-sufficient thing. So what I'm trying to say is
blueprint.
the owner's not actually investing more P's. Is what I'm trying
Yeah,
to say.
he's not putting that money from
They're
his
on
own
this.
pocket.
I just told you that how they got the 60 million from Nike.
Okay.
So basically, what I'm trying to say is they're on a self-sufficient thing now.
All right,
So-
honestly, do you think that's a waste of money or not? Because I think 60 million on Pulisic is a waste of money.
I do as well.
We'll
I
see.
do as well.
Time will
We
tell.
will see it,
Time
but
will
I'm
tell.
saying right now,
How old is he?
21.
I think he's 20.
Let's look it up.
Nah, he's got potential.
It don't matter.
Yeah,
it don't matter.
matter.
I don't,
No, it
it
does,
don't
it
matter.
does.
It don't
I'm
matter.
not gonna looking
It
at
don't
Dortmund
matter.
because
There's
they just.
potential.
I don't know. When I look at the whole situation,
Can I ask a quick question?
Yeah.
what's that? What's that?
What kind of peanut butter is it?
Oh,
It's flavoured.
Just Google it. Just Google
Real
it.
the flavours
The
out.
wild
You know
peanut.
what?
The
We'll
wild
talk
peanut.
about after.
We'll talk about after. yeah.
Reel off the flavours now. Come on.
There's
No, right.
chocolate.
Come on,
There's
you got the
strawberry.
flavours. You got the dad
It's
flavours
organic
there, boy.
flavors. The wild peanut.
The wild peanut.
Yeah. Just like the head shape. Done now.
Really, can I say something? You should be
20% off.
really the Wild Peanut should be sponsoring this show.
Oh my! Listen, all right, moving on.
That's the
So,
next thing.
Let's move on to their opponents. Let's move on to their
They're gonna
opponents.
cut it out.
Obviously, they played Newcastle. We're talking about owners, yeah.
Yeah,
They played Newcastle. Obviously, they lost again. Hold tight, the Geordies. And
Yeah,
obviously,
this is-
and
this is a good thing to
Obviously,
talk
Rio
about.
Ferdinand came out and said that he feels that Mike Ashley's done it. Oh,
He's a
like,
muppet.
I
I'm
can't
sorry,
even say
Rio Ferdinand. I got love for you, but bro, come on.
Hey, Rio's a bad boy.
Do you know what
'cause
you know what he
what
did?
made it funny?
He
It was
like, "Do you know
it was the
what?
way
I'm
he was
gonna go
on
viral."
Jake. Yeah, it was the
like,
way he was
"I'm
on
gonna
Jake.
go viral." That's what he thought.
No, he was
No,
on
Rio ain't
Jake.
thinking like that.
No, he ain't thinking.
He's thinking
that.
I'm going viral, baby.
He's thinking it's all about my 35 merch out there in Sports Direct.
Why is he coming fast? You know what I mean?
Why are you coming fast?
Why are you coming fast?
The 30 merch. You know what I'm saying?
merch.
But the fact is, you know what? The fact is, some things he was saying was slightly true. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think
So the fact is, you got to understand, yeah, with these owners, yeah, you did not come on board for morality. They didn't come on board to make fans happy. They came on board to make money, make peas, and leave. Yeah. So all these people worry, oh, Gazidis, oh, Kroenke, oh, but look. Use some common sense and realize the owner of a company, yeah, is only worried about profit. They're not worried about stroking people's ego, worried about the 50,000 fans that's going every week. They should, but they're not. That's the fact.
So good
like,
thing-
and
it's
you
a
know
good
what's dumb?
thing
You know what's
you
dumb?
said
And
that.
you know what's dumb about this?
unfair
And you know what's
Newcastle,
dumb
though.
about this? Do you know what's dumb about this?
Knowing the history,
No, wait.
knowing that we all know
Wait,
the
hold
history of
on,
Newcastle.
hold on.
Bruv, you're trying to say
Hold
that's
on,
not
hold on,
unfair.
hold on.
I don't want to hear from
If
you.
we talk
'cause I know
about,
you're gonna say.
if we talk about the job title of chairman, yeah, or owner, yeah, the fact is, you guys tell me one good owner at the moment,
Daniel Levy.
yeah.
What's his name? What's his
What?
name?
Tottenham fans hate-
What's the name of Man City's guy? The
Sheikh Mansour.
Oh,
Sheikh
Sheikh
Mansour.
Mansour.
It's the way,
Don.
you know the CEO of their company. It's the way he says Sheikh Mansour, like he's a
He
god.
don't care.
He is
You
a
know,
god.
this is the Sheikh Mansour.
No, no,
You
no.
know,
Sheikh
you know that?
Mansour, the good.
Wait, hold on. You man. Okay, why is he good?
Who? Levy
Because
or
humble
No,
beginnings
Sheikh.
because-
Everyone
you know
knows
why?
Levy's
You know why?
not good.
Okay, so
No, he's
again,
good chairman.
No,
again,
when I mean good, I mean
even
Fulham
though-
fans, Tottenham fans aren't happy though.
No,
They're not happy.
You're
So
saying
I'm
why
like-
is he good?
Hell
You
no.
asked me
Yeah,
a
why is he
question.
good?
You said to me, why is he good?
Good squad.
You said,
Good
why is he
squad,
good?
no transfers last year.
Give
Yeah,
him
but
money.
it's still a good squad though.
Who's that?
They've
No,
re-
you don't get the point.
maintain-
No, you don't get the
What are you
point.
talking about?
No, you.
But how's what?
Levy.
Okay, so if you're talking
No,
about
no.
that point, then why is Sheikh Mansour not a good?
No,
owner?
you man don't get my point. What
Yeah, clearly.
I'm asking you is a chairman. Sorry, let me rephrase. A chairman where the fan base is happy with them.
Man City.
They're not happy with
Sheikh
Levy.
Mansour,
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
And you asked me
And
why.
I'm just telling them Levy. They're not happy with Levy.
No, they're not happy with
Liverpool,
Levy.
Liverpool.
All right.
Liverpool, they're happy.
No, the thing is,
And I'm
Levy,
asking you why? Why
because Sheikh
Mansour?
Mansour is invested in the club on every level.
And do you know why?
He's invested in the
And-
ladies
but do
department,
you know why?
in
he's got
the
the money.
youth.
Do you know why? Because he's got more money than Mike Ashley.
He's got
more money than Mike Ashley. Here's your answer.
He's got the money of a country.
But Mike Ashley's
He's a country, man. He got-
Mike Ashley is a multi-billionaire.
No, not multi-billion.
He is, I guarantee. Go look up his net
That's
worth.
asset worth. That's asset worth, mate. Because
Tell him
of the price.
Now he's claim being a businessman.
Nah, do you know why?
Now all of a
That's the
sudden he's a
asset worth
businessman.
because of the actual
but you have to say- you have to say- no, but
the
wait.
real estate value of his
No,
sports
I get-
direct stores, his retail stores, his factories.
Nah, he's nasty.
as well. That's what
Nah,
it is.
bro.
That's what it is. No, I'm just being clear. He ain't got $1 billion in his bank. Yeah, he ain't got $1 billion in his bank. That's what people need to get.
Bro, can I tell you something?
Twisted.
Is that worth
You know,
3
you know,
billion?
you know, you know,
3
it's
billion.
what-
So you're
Yeah,
telling
that's
me
what
all-
he's worth. That's what he's worth.
You're
That's
telling me
not
they
how
have
much
$1
he's
billion in
got.
the account?
Bro, his sports direct workers work for free.
No.
Bro, I'm telling you facts.
No, they won't.
I'm not telling you facts.
No.
His sports direct workers work for free. His sports direct.
Disclaimer.
Listen, man's Talking facts. I'm talking you guys real
No.
shit. Yeah, in
They don't
free.
work for
wait,
free, bro.
in
They don't work for
brother,
free, bro.
I'm telling you man for free.
No,
Listen,
no.
If you're ill for,
25.
if you're ill for 2
They
weeks
sack
at
you.
Sports Direct,
They sack
you
you.
get the sack.
Yeah.
They
So
make it-
what?
In the last
So
3
what?
years, they've had 76 ambulances come.
So what? So wait, hold on.
That is mad.
76.
So what?
Brother, do you know what that means?
That's how
Well,
Mike Ashley has 2 middle fingers up to every single.
This is a man who's doing that at his main,
Brother,
at his main
that
business.
is
What's he
mad.
doing in
No,
Newcastle?
no.
He
hold
told,
on.
he told man, if you want a shift, work the next shift for free and man the next shift after that. That is mad.
No,
he
bro.
told man,
Cartel boss.
how many hours on my contract? You got a 0-hour contract. I'll let you know how much hours
Yeah,
I do.
but-
You see my Ashley, he's a madman. So when Ferdy, my brother, you get me?
Ferdy
Hold
come
tight-
fast.
Hold tight, Nam.
He doesn't know you, Jay. He doesn't know you, so I don't know why you're saying my guy like he knows you.
Who know us soon? Who know us soon?
Yeah,
Road to a million.
Cowboy emoji.
But anyway, look, I get what you're saying.
What I'm
though.
trying to say is,
But-
when I see man protecting the bag, who was in the group was like, yo, he's just protecting that
That's
bag.
a key,
Yeah, he
yeah.
goes, he protected that bag. When I see man going, well, Mike Ashley invested 50 million. He got Rafa Benitez.
He wants to keep them on the shelves, mate.
Oh,
Yeah.
don't make me laugh. It was when they were like, yeah, but Huddersfield spent 100 million. Brighton spent 70 million. Even Fulham spent 100 million.
Yeah, but you got to understand.
Newcastle spent 6 million.
can I say something?
Newcastle spent 6
Oh,
million.
can I just
Hold
say
on.
one thing?
Hold
Can I
on,
say
hold
one
on.
thing? Go on.
I've got
You
something.
see that money that Fulham are spending though, the Fulhams and all them, man. That's that parachute money from the Division 1.
Parachute.
Yeah, but that's still the
That's
same
like
money.
that
you
safe-
get.
that's when you go
Premier
down.
League,
No,
you
no.
go down.
When
though.
you
it's
go
not
up,
that
when you get
much.
up, no, but it's a safety net.
Parachute don't go up, do they?
That's a safety
I know.
net.
No,
Parachute
when you
go
go
down.
down, you get the parachute.
Yeah, obviously
payment.
parachute money will go down, but these men they're getting a lump sum.
Yeah.
So they're willing to spend that much money because they got to survive, innit? It's a risk.
Okay.
They have to take that risk, innit?
So do Newcastle.
Newcastle already in the league, innit? So now they need to maintain.
That's true.
Yeah,
It's
but
about
bro, but
maintenance
the whole
and
point of it,
sustaining.
like 30 said.
Obviously, they need
They're
money, they need money.
they go up and down.
but
bro,
they
you
should
see
be
the
though.
Newcastle we all remember. That
They
Newcastle's
never
gone.
used to yo-yo.
Exactly.
They were challenging for league titles back in the 90s. They were in Champions League with
Yeah, but
Bellamy.
look, yeah, but-
when Craig Bellamy was there, they were in the
You
Champions
Fam,
League.
guys, though, you got to realize the facts of the situation, yeah? Mike Ashley has tried to sell the club, yeah? He's tried to sell
Yeah,
it.
but- Yeah, but
it's
no one
easy
took
to
it.
say
No
that
one
he's
took
been
it.
selling it.
No one took it. Yeah, he's been sitting there going to games. Yeah, trying to watch. I'm trying to push
Hey,
forward.
no, Mike
fact is-
Ashley's a nasty
No,
bunny.
wait, hold on.
Don't care. Mike Ashley
Hold
don't give a
on. Man, and the man is trying to run a business. Yeah, I'm not trying
listen to
to.
the crowd
I'm
as
not
well.
trying to. I'm not trying to defend him. But yeah, but
Sounds like you are trying to defend him.
But if man has only got let's say man's only got £10 million in his bank because that's probably how much he's probably got.
Yeah.
Real talk in his bank.
Yeah.
Yeah. What am I going to do? Am I going to take out a
Yeah, I
loan?
ain't gonna lie,
Is man going to take out a loan
accused
for them?
story,
Is
accused
man going to
story.
take out a loan
Accused story.
to
Hey,
stay
you're
in?
right, you're right.
Hold on. I don't love Newcastle, you know. I'm Mike Ashley. I don't love Newcastle. I'm here for the peas and I'm out. I don't love Newcastle.
No, but he said he
I
was
don't love
No,
Newcastle.
no.
I don't
But-
care about them.
Listen to
So
me, listen
Akeem,
to me.
Akeem,
But years
where's
before
the
that-
peas though?
One
Where's the
sec,
peas at? Where's the
one
profit in
sec.
that?
Sorry?
Okay, so that's
He's
the
saying
question.
that, but years ago, he was saying, I am not selling this club until I win the trophy. So
but
if he
he
doesn't...
tried to sell it last
yeah, but
year.
if he doesn't... Yeah, but
Yeah,
I'm
but-
saying years ago... So if he didn't care about the club, why would he want to stay there until they won a trophy? What's the point?
No, he just
Value,
no,
Jack,
that was
value.
a speech,
No, bro.
brother.
No.
So here's my question. Let's all ask this because we're gonna get onto Arsenal and Stan Kroenke.
We have to even talk about their
Hey, brother, did you
chairman.
see that, Jack?
Their chairman. Bro, your chairman.
Imagine one Fulham fan, yeah,
They're good.
message the vice president of your club and tweeted the vice president of your club saying, "Get out my club." Brother, after man spent 100M
And got Ranieri. And got Ranieri.
That's uncalled for. Jack, you have to admit.
100%, I agree.
Okay.
I thought it was out of order. Do you
But-
know?
but can I just
No,
say-
let him
Go on.
talk.
One thing I got to say, yeah, is you know I'm a massive Fulham fan, as you know. I love Fulham, but some of our fans do my head in. Like all these fans were calling for your candidate to be sacked when we were doing badly.
Yep.
We replaced him with Claudio Ranieri,
Yep.
like a world-class, a world-established manager.
A good manager, yeah.
And now they're moaning, saying, "Oh, we shouldn't have got rid of him. Why? It's a mess up the top." These times, when we spent £100 million on players, we were all laughing, loving life. But now, because it hasn't worked out, you want to go and blame the board. For me personally, they're saying, "Yeah, they've got."
I think that's the new scapegoat, though, bro.
It is because, like, when we lost to Oldham in the cup. Yeah, I know you like gonna laugh. Apparently, there was an altercation in the director's box, and there were fans trying to get to.
Is that
it.
why
I
you
was
lost?
Bro, no. It's after the game.
Can I ask you-
Let me finish. Sorry,
But for me, they have constantly invested in our club. We went down to the championship. We invested. We bought Ross McCormack, broke a championship fee record to buy him.
Wow.
It was like 12 mil, 13 mil at the time, which
Where's
was the
the
record at
money?
the time. Record at the time.
Waste of money.
Waste.
Yeah, no.
No,
but
he was
still,
our best
no,
player for
he's a-
2 years.
yeah,
He was the top goal scorer of the league.
Where's he now?
2 years. He's at, I don't know where he's at. His Motherwell on loan or something. But he left Fulham and it went downhill.
Is that Ray
Anyway,
Ferguson?
Wait, no. That's
Enough
that's
of the
a good
banter.
fact.
Yeah, let me talk
That's
facts
a super
right
fact.
now.
That's a super fact.
Let me talk facts. So we got promoted.
No, that's a super fact. Sorry, Jack. Don't mind me.
We got promoted. Everyone's happy. We're like, yeah, we love the cars. They've done everything. We were back in the Premier League. All the harmonies back in the club. We spent 100 M's. Everyone's happy because it hasn't worked out. Now all these lot want to jump on a bandwagon and say, oh, like it's all the Khan's fault. Like I understand there has been a few mistakes in terms of player recruitment. I get that.
I get it.
That's
Of
not
course,
the
of
Khan's
course.
fully
fault.
get
Rubbish.
that.
That's
That's not their fault. That's not their fault.
Well, Tony Khan, who's
does he do transfers?
He helps
Okay,
within the
okay.
Yeah, he
recruitment.
helps,
So
but
I thought he starts the
so
checks.
so they did the
Jack,
statistics and stuff
Jack,
like
he
that.
must get a list though from the manager.
Yeah,
But bro, stop. But also, can I just say one thing?
That's what.
Can man them stop thinking that managers still run
No, but
like?
No, he gives them a list.
That's
He give
what
him a
annoys
list.
me.
My phone.
That's what annoys me because these guys are making comments and passing comments. After he lost to Burnley, everyone's saying he's doing this, he's doing that. None of you don't know what happens behind the scenes.
No, but that's
so
my
how
point.
can
I
don't need it, I
how-
don't need
yeah,
it.
so how can you make a
No,
make
but
a
that's-
judgment?
no, but that's my
How can
point.
you make a judgment saying, "Oh, it's all his fault"? You don't know what they're
No, but
doing.
that's my point.
Yeah, I
But that's
agree.
my point.
But
But that's why.
in the same breath, then how can you make a judgment then and have a
can't.
stance?
No, you can't make it. You have to just.
That's why you got to give them the benefit of the doubt.
Let's chill.
No, but it
Jack,
jars
I hear
me,
what
right?
you're
It's
saying.
actually
No,
annoying.
I think it's important. I think it's important when we're talking about ownership. We've already spoken about Roman Abramovich and the fact that he can't get a visa into the UK. So maybe that's why he doesn't feel as invested in Chelsea. We
Yeah.
just spoke about
100%.
Newcastle in regards to Mike.
100%.
That's an assumption.
It's not even an
You're right though.
assumption, it's a
That's an
fact.
assumption.
It's not a fact.
That's
No,
not a
it's not
fact. It's not a fact. It's not a fact.
It's not a fact.
It's an
Yeah,
assumption,
it's an
but
assumption.
it's just we're just trying to
a
think.
big assumption,
It's a
though.
big
Yeah,
assumption.
yeah.
Yeah. We just spoke about Mike Ashley and the fact he doesn't spend enough in the club compared to how it. Fact, he doesn't. He doesn't care about the club because, like you said, it's a money thing. What?
He's a top
Two.
fan, I think. Or something like that.
Now we're getting on to Stan Kroenke, who this week Emery came out and said, "Oh, we can't sign any players. It's all a loan situation."
Embarrassing.
Now we were all in our group.
Embarrassing.
We were all in our group chat discussing the wage bills at Arsenal. For
is a
example.
joke.
Not as high as
Now,
we thought.
before we talk about that, before we
Bit
talk about that,
exaggerations
I
were
want to
going on.
ask you guys just a quick question. Just all I need is a yes or no. If you own a sports club, sports team, whatever, do you need to care about the fans
Yes.
of that
No,
sports
but that's the
club?
question.
you
No,
should.
but that's the question. That's the question I said about 10 minutes ago. The fact is, you should.
You should.
But it's not a prerequisite. It's
of
not.
course it's not,
It's
but
not.
let me-
It's not.
No, it's
not something-
obviously not, but I'm saying
but
that
let
you
me
should.
break this
But
down.
you feel
Let
like
me-
it should.
no, no.
But Keem, no, I want to
Can I
be
say
very
one
clear.
point? No,
No, I want to be clear. You feel like
I
it should.
feel
though.
they should.
You feel like
But
you should. Okay,
but
cool.
here's the thing.
Because even if
Wait,
you own
wait,
a
wait,
business,
wait.
you got to care about
But here's
customers,
the thing.
no?
No, but here's the thing, though.
Exactly,
Jermaine.
100%.
Here's the
You do,
thing,
innit?
Jermaine. Here's the thing, though. This is where it comes from perspective, yeah, and point of view. Is it? I might hold on. If I had 100 M's, yeah, and I put 30% of my net worth into a company, into a club
A league
that
two
I don't
side.
even that I don't haven't grown up around. I don't care about It's not like I'm in love with. My mum doesn't own it or whatever. Yeah, do you get what I mean? Like I'm just putting my money in because for a business purpose. As soon as I put the money in, the minute I put the money in, that's part care. No, because I'm giving the club transfer budget to move forward.
I disagree.
If you don't like, hold on,
listen,
hold
I
on.
disagree,
If you don't
Akeem.
like it,
I disagree.
fine. Find
It
someone
depends.
else.
Bro, spending 6
Wait,
million
wait.
is
I'm gonna say one. I'm
unacceptable.
gonna say one sentence. Though,
Sorry.
and then move
Let
on.
Jack,
Wait, I just want to say one sentence, and I'll stop talking. Yeah.
Yes, one sentence.
Yeah. There's examples of people who said get out, not just managers, but of chairmen. They've left the club, and these clubs have slid down the table, gone into administration. We can start naming Portsmouth, Leeds, Aston Villa, Nottingham Forest. They don't come back. Yeah, because no one wants them after that. So you want to get rid of Stan Kroenke? Get rid of him then. And then you'll see what happens.
But he ain't going
Maybe you'll have-
nowhere.
No, I'm just saying.
They're
Get rid of
making
him.
3 million
No, I'm
a
saying,
day.
get rid of
Are
him.
you a
making
football
3 million.
picker?
Get rid of him.
All right, so
Are you trying to
let
call
Jack
us-
say? No, let Jack say his part.
Man
Sorry.
trying to call us
Listen,
Portsmouth.
No, wait. No,
Hold
he's
on.
not. He's
He's
not.
dumb.
He's not. He's not. He's not.
dumb.
He's not.
People make a lot of comparisons to normal business. You can't do that because in the sports world,
Wait.
no, listen to
Wait.
me,
Go
listen
on.
to
Say your
me,
point. Say your point.
listen to me.
Because you know, I ain't
In
gonna
the
lie.
sports world,
On
it's
the
a
weekend,
different ballgame.
somebody said to me, and this is very interesting. I'm just saying it because this is what man said to me. A man said to me, "If you own a sports club, don't expect to make money."
It's true.
Yeah,
It's true.
That's
It's
true.
a luxury
It's
thing.
true. So
That's
you
true.
should be.
So I'm
invested
just
emotionally
asking
into
you
it.
lot's
In my
honest opinion on it.
So in my opinion, you can't compare owning a football club to owning another business because in the sports world, it's a completely different ballgame because the way in which your customer service, the way in which you weigh achievements is completely different to every other business. Because in a normal business setting, your brand awareness and the amount of money you're turning over each year are the things that you look for. Whereas in a sports club, it's about what you achieve on the pitch. It's about how you treat the fans, the customer.
Do you
That's your opinion. That's your
you don't
opinion.
own it.
That's your opinion.
That's your opinion, though, Jack.
That's your opinion.
Because you never know. If
But
we
I think
talk
Dan
if
Crocky
we
don't
talk-
care about
if we
that.
talk
Dan
to a
Crocky don't
sports
care about
owner,
that.
bro.
But then
if
why
you-
are you
if
in
you see-
it?
if you
It's
see
about
him-
both. It's about both.
Which I think is interesting. Which
It's
I
a
think
fine
is
balance.
That's what I'm trying to say. It's a balance thing.
Which
At
we
the end
used
of the
to
day,
have.
100%.
If you are a sports owner, Daniel Levy, we're talking. This funny thing. We're talking about ownership. Mike Ashley, Daniel Levy, Stan Kroenke.
David Sullivan even on West Ham. People,
Bro, you'd be so
Daniel Levy don't own
surprised at how much money they're expecting to make or how
Yeah,
much they're expecting to
100%.
make. So until we get maybe a sports owner on the show, maybe we won't know. Now let's move on to this Arsenal situation. Arsenal again lost 1-0.
We're done. Dada.
Alright, troops. One sec, troops. What are you saying now? You wanted to cuss me on Instagram going, oh, put your dead team up now. Yeah. Look at you now, my G. What are you saying? Relegation battle with me, yeah?
That's jokes. So obviously,
got troops.
it's
Like a blood clot. Who?
I can't
Where
even,
was he?
I
Where was
can't even
he?
defend.
About blood
I can't even
clot.
defend them, man, right now. That
Alright, so-
Arsenal fan TV
so-
thing, I can't even defend them.
Alright, so there's so many different.
Them man are
angles.
shaking right now because Unai Emery is Arsenal fan TV signing.
No, you can't say that.
Fact.
You
Wait,
can't
hold on,
say
wait,
that.
wait, wait,
you're
chill.
chatting rubbish.
Let me say his point.
That's
Why-
their
Why do
signing.
you say that? Go on, talk.
Robbie, Troops, Claude, I love all your man, DT, who else there? Ty, Lee, put Mo in there as well. That's your signing. Unai is your signing. And now we're stuck.
How does that make sense?
Because
Wait, we're gone.
Because now they're trying to tell me the problem is Stan. Silent Stan's the problem. When Silent Stan was the problem last year, he was the problem.
That's his name.
Yeah, his name's Silent Stan.
No, do you know why I love that name? Do you know why I love that name? No,
He's real.
wait, do you know why I love that name? It's because he doesn't even know when Arsenal's playing. Hey, brother.
Someone's messaging him.
My name's Stan Kroenke. I own this club. I got the Boston. I got some team up in London.
You know what?
They play soccer and all.
Yeah, they call like they call like the Spurs.
Bro, it's on Tuesday.
But
It's
you know-
on
you know what's
Tuesdays.
mad,
Thinking
though?
they could be playing a game today.
I don't know.
I don't know, baby. I'm Stan Kroenke, baby. Woo! I'm billionaire, trillionaire, baby. I'm up by 13 Rolexes and 15 Bentleys today. I'm making that money.
And these times, Truth is on Arsenal fan TV going,
Yo.
I'm ready now. You get called, I'm ready now, Robbie.
Hey, brother.
Blaming
Hey,
Wenger. Them man are putting hand in their pocket to get banners to fly across
You know
next
what?
man's stadium. No.
Hey, that makes it work. That makes it work.
We should have blamed
Stan
him from
Kroenke-
day one.
Stan Kroenke and Donald Trump both go to the same hat shop. Have you not seen their toupees?
Mad.
It's lit.
All right, do you know what the maddest thing is? I'll be honest with you. I'll be honest with you, Chris.
It's lit.
Chris, you,
Hat shopping.
you support Arsene Wenger more than you support
No,
Arsenal.
Jack, I support Arsenal Football Club.
you
yeah?
support Arsenal.
No.
Yeah,
no. Wait, go on,
me
let
tell you
Chris
something.
say his point. Go on,
Arsenal,
Chris.
yeah, Arsenal's built on a foundation of class. Yeah,
So let me say-
we were so unclassy last season. It was unreal. I'm
How?
disappointed in my fans.
Wait. I got two questions for Jack. I got two questions for Chris.
And
One.
the snake ball.
What changes has Emery brought to Arsenal Football Club?
Well, he's built a different style of philosophy, I'd say.
Football philosophy, yeah?
Football philosophy, as in the playing at the back. Right? He doesn't indulge in the star man. Doesn't do that, which is.
Do you respect
which
those
is
two
a detriment
things?
right now. Yeah, I respect the man that has his own flavour. I respect that. I'm all for it. I'm all for change going forward. Don't get me wrong. I'm all for that.
Do you feel like he's a problem at the moment
No, he
at
ain't
your
the problem.
club?
He's the problem in terms of not picking Muzza, Ivy. That is a bloody problem.
What do you
I
man
wanna
think of
get
that?
onto this. I wanna
Yeah.
get
That is a
Okay,
problem.
go on,
That's
go
a
on.
problem. But the main problem fundamentally is above him, and that's always been the problem. That's been the problem since Danny
Before
Bisman.
Wenger, yeah?
It's been a problem before Wenger. It's been a problem since 2007 when David Dean left the club. And you can say I harp on, but I told you before, man, a football historian. Remember that, yeah? David Dean leaving was a problem. From then moving forward, it's been a problem.
That is true. I agree with that. But then,
We ain't fixed it.
listen, I want to talk about Ozil though, because for me, I think you should just sell it. So if
To
you look
who?
at the
But to who,
wage,
Jack?
wait,
To
one
who,
second.
Jack?
If you look at the wage bill,
It's
it's a joke. He's on 300k according to the
Rightfully so.
according-
He's on 300k. Rightfully
Why-
so.
why is it right?
He's our star player.
you
Don't be a
lot-
football
listen,
fico.
listen.
You pay Alexis
I'm
Sanchez
Saturday-
650. You football
asking a
fico.
question.
Don't talk to me.
On Saturday
Why?
after-
It's five-
in
it's
early-
500.
650.
the early
No, it
kickoff on
doesn't
Saturday.
50, you know.
Yeah.
It's 650, it's
Listen,
500.
It's 500.
On the early
500.
kickoff on Saturday, you lot are playing West Ham.
Embarrassing.
Mesut Ozil was at home playing Fortnite while you lot are getting your...
Is that what he was doing? No, he
Yeah,
wasn't
he's
doing
at home
that.
playing-
That wasn't me. He wasn't doing that.
He's at home playing
That was the meme.
West
He
Ham,
wasn't doing that.
And West Ham are going, baby Ben, you're back in there. Dig it. How can you
Yeah,
let
but you know what's
that
that though? You know what's that?
hold tight.
Y'all gunners, y'all.
Samir Nasri, Ray-Ban.
Y'all gunners, y'all.
You know what though? You know what though?
Samir Nasri, he's been injured for how long?
Exactly, but
How you let Samir Nasri alley-oop? How you let alley-oop?
Once Samir Nasri wasn't injured, yeah? Samir Nasri was on some doping thing, yeah? Let's get that straight.
Alleged.
Alleged is true, it's facts. It was in the papers, mate. It's fact.
Yeah, but he's back, baby.
Yeah, he's back. Kudos to him.
And Harlem shaking on your ass.
I love Nasri. Nasri's deep in
He
my
can't
heart.
lean on you, man.
Nasri's deep in my heart, and we should have, if anything, we need players, we need loan things. Get Nasri in. We ain't go West Ham for free. Who's smoking?
You would take Nasri back.
You know you couldn't take Nasri back.
Wenger's gone.
No,
Wenger's gone.
No, bro.
It's a new regime.
Yeah.
Bring him back. Let me tell anyway. Forget that.
After Frimpong grips him up in the throat.
That's all changed. Where's Frimpong now? Where's Frimpong? Doing that yard in Ghana. He's done, innit? Anyway.
Hey, bro, our show's getting reckless.
His house
Hey, our show's getting a bit reckless.
His house is nice though. It's nice.
It's nice. Hold tight, GH. Done.
Yeah, that Arsenal money, mate.
Anyway. Yeah, it is the Arsenal money. And that Russian money.
What did he do? What did he do for you lot? He did nothing.
Nah, he got sent off against Liverpool.
How many trophies are you going to win this year? Nothing.
Anyway, Jack, back to Ozil, yeah?
Yeah.
You're saying, oh, man's paying Fortnite. He didn't. He wanted to play all
No,
week.
the guy's been injured for all the
he's not injured. He's not injured. He's back. All week he's been shown that he's been back.
He said a back prop. No, he did say this week though.
The manager said that it's all PR. You should know better, man.
When was the last time Ozil turned up at the game?
Look how you lot was trying to corrupt for Jose for all them weeks. Now look, it's all gonna come out the hat. He's on Sky. No, he's on Bin TV. You lot had to give him a gag order before he went on the TV to make sure he don't say nothing.
Who are you talking about?
You lot. You know how football runs. It's politics, mate.
Yeah,
don't talk to me.
No, but listen, with Ozil, when was the last, apart from the Burnley game where he played a really sick through ball, what has he done? What has he done for you lot?
Jack,
come on, man.
He done straight to the system.
No, but recently, what's he done?
No.
You was there at the Arsenal. Oh no, he didn't play.
He didn't play, so yeah.
That was the Leicester game.
Yeah, Jack. Keep it down over there.
Leicester game. I figured the Leicester game.
Listen.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but
He
listen.
didn't play. He's not consistent enough.
No. Stop being a thicko and using.
I'm not a thicko. You're a thicko, bro.
Using words that was not consistent enough. Just whatever these
He
men on
isn't.
TV
No, but
say.
it's true. I watch
Have
football.
your own mind. You're not watching enough, brother. Because if you was watching, you would say to me, you know what? I look at it.
He's a class player, but for 300 grand a week.
I look at it. He's a class player under Wenger who indulged him. Rightfully so, because he was our star player, yeah? And the stats don't lie when he was indulged. Under this system now with Unai, it doesn't work, man. So he doesn't work in that system.
He deserves to be on nearly double the amount of the second
that was
highest paid
beforehand, Geez.
Yeah, can I
he's
say
a
what-
star
can I say-
player.
Let's
So
wait.
when he accepts a wage, would you be happy then for him to get a wage
He's
drop?
the start. No, it's too late. That's the start. It's like if you're at a job
No, but
for
why
10 years.
why are you man banging his wages though? Big man.
No, he is.
Why does he,
I'm just
yeah,
trying to
I am,
say.
because why is he getting paid 120 grand?
Bro,
He was the
bro,
star
don't
player.
matter, bro. That's how it is, man. That's
Wait, who's your highest in Fulham?
I don't know and I don't care.
Bro,
do you honestly
Alright,
think
let's
rubbish
wait.
in there? Listen,
I'm just asking.
Lingard's
on 100 grand.
on 100 bags. I'm sure Rashford ain't on.
He's on
100.
like 100. He is on 100.
He would be on 100 back.
Okay,
Rashford,
but still, but then if you got Sanchez, you just come
100's nothing now.
That's fact.
Yeah.
Fact.
Yeah, and that's
nothing.
wrong as well.
Fact.
Yeah.
But I agree. I
It's
agree.
not
That's
wrong.
wrong as well.
It's not wrong,
No,
bro.
no.
What you think he deserves?
No,
that
you
You
100
sound like
bags a
an
week?
old man. He sounds like an old man. Get rid of times,
Do you
bro.
think have a
Bro,
problem?
man,
No,
normal, man. That's
Hold on,
normal,
hold on,
man.
hold on,
About
hold on.
old man.
Hold
And
on,
if
Jack.
you got a
Get rid of
40-year-old
that.
man over here.
Jack.
What's it saying? Come. Sniff test.
Last time.
Hey, sniff
Last
test.
time.
Go on.
Test.
Oh,
Is it bad?
oh yeah.
Who is it? Who is it?
Oh, that's unfair.
know.
I've done a few bits
I think it's me. I
outside.
think it's me.
He's done
Still.
a few bits. What?
Could be me.
Patent.
Potent. All right. Why you?
Man, you were smelling very funky today.
Rubbish.
Make it funky for me.
You're
Make it funky for me.
You're lying. That isn't true. That isn't true.
Hey,
Look at her.
hey, man! Hey, listen, man went from
Yes, Hannah.
Hey, listen, man went from the forehead kisses to funky. It's
In half an hour. In half an hour.
It's all mad.
I know it's mad. I know she's
Hey,
lying.
listen.
All right, moving on.
We got 15 minutes left.
Hold on. So just to round
So
up.
can we go talk about Arsenal?
Wait, just to round
We
up.
got to do comments.
Just
We
to
got to
round
do United as well.
Hold on, just to round up.
gotta do Fulham.
Just to round up what you're saying, yeah. One of the biggest.
Hey, hold tight, Burley. No shots, and you still lost.
Yeah,
Hey,
no
carry
shots,
on,
yeah,
carry
yeah. That's poor. Hey, one of the things you need to
That's
understand,
L, that's
one of
L.
the things you need to understand, Jack, yeah, and everyone else, yeah, is if man, I have to say this, if man is getting paid 300k a week, yeah, he is probably making that money for the club anyway.
Yes.
Yeah?
Which
you
he
understand
is.
what I'm saying?
Which he
Like
is,
Ozil is selling the most shirts, probably.
100,
Do you know what I'm saying?
100.
He is.
What have you got facts to prove that he's selling the most shirts?
No, bro. No, bro.
Well, ain't Carl Jenkinson, is it?
Yeah, exactly.
He might be a
The point is-
blood clot, young.
Second.
No.
He's second.
Bro, that's the way some of these teams. That's what I don't get. You know when sometimes a player goes for 50 million or 60 million, when people say it's a waste of money, do you not think there's dons in the finance room on Excel spreadsheet and that
Look,
not
Akeem.
working out sponsorship money, shirt sales, blah blah blah. They always work out. 9 times out of 10, they work out.
These men
they are worth the money.
These men spent 25 million on a statue, bruh. He don't know about finance.
Who's the statue?
Michael, MJ.
Michael,
We didn't spend 25 mil.
I still can't believe
Did you get
that.
25 mil
That's
from?
so dumb.
Man
For
said
statue.
25 mil on a
For
statue.
Could have been a player, you know. Man could have bought
I
a
got a
player.
stiff man for listen. All right, so listen. That's so dumb. All right, let's talk.
Pause. No homo.
No homo. Let's move on to.
Let's talk about
the
Man
lame
United.
response.
Oh, Lisa,
Let's talk about how Man United won their 21st trophy, their 21st league title this season yesterday. Well done, round of applause.
What does that mean?
Embarrassing. Very embarrassing.
I don't get it. What's the banner?
How can man say
Rants.
embarrassing?
Where's rants?
Hey, listen.
We need rants up in this.
Why?
The way I
Only
saw rants and
Zidane
flex.
will.
Rants and flex. The way they
Hey,
remember on their
hey,
gram.
Jack. 11-point gap now.
Yeah,
11.
Look what they're celebrating though, Jack. Jack, look what he's celebrating.
No,
Look what
I'm
he's
not celebrating.
Listen,
I'm
you
laughing at
celebrating.
you.
You're celebrating.
Listen, where's my champagne?
It's a celebration.
I ain't got no
Listen,
champagne.
outside.
Listen up,
I ain't
listen
got no
up.
champagne.
Listen up, listen up.
Brother, 11-point
we're
gap.
dead.
You're upset.
We're dead.
Bruv,
We're dead.
I realise you're bitter.
We're dead.
Not even dead, you're
We're
bitter.
dead. We're dead.
Jermaine, let me say something, yeah. Early in the season, this guy was having a massive hard-on about his little unbeaten run. We were all cussing Man United.
massive
Life was
hard-on.
great. Life was great. We were laughing at Lukaku with his jeans, his Timberlands.
You was very
Yeah,
involved.
I'm very involved.
You
but-
you
and
had
I'm
the
still
gram.
involved.
You
And
had
I'm-
the GRM
and I'm
gram.
still involved because do you know why? You
You're
are now
snake.
on
He
Man
shut his snake.
Man United's worst season. You are level on points.
It's our worst season, Jack.
Hey, you know what? You know what's nice? See that banter throne? You know when the banter throne is there? Man United was doing it all season. And the last couple of weeks,
Wait.
someone came true and wiped it and said, hey, Arsenal.
Yeah, come hold that. Yeah.
The thing is, you're still behind us.
Oh,
No,
bro,
we're
don't
not.
even
No,
say
no,
that.
no,
You're
no.
on goal, two goal
It doesn't
difference.
matter. It's facts.
Brother,
Facts.
who remembers it was on -1 goal difference?
That was all mad.
16, innit?
But the thing is, more fool you for backing Jose, you football thickos.
No, bro.
Yeah,
listen.
I agree with that.
No, honestly,
More
which is
for
fair.
them.
Listen, which is true.
And anyway, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's the Di Matteo factor. Listen to Paul Ince.
Next season when he gets a job, yeah.
So let me tell
Di
you-
Matteo's gonna, what's his name? Solskjaer's gonna look like he's aged.
So
15
listen, let's
years.
talk.
yes.
This is what
He's
it's
gonna be
Akeem.
sat there
Facts.
Akeem.
When he's got a real transfer window, he's got to deal with the realness, yeah? None of this.
No,
none of
but
this
big up,
goodwill.
no, big up Solskjaer.
No,
man. We had to big him
no,
up.
yeah,
He's
yeah,
done
yeah,
well.
so-
Respect.
That's your point.
They paid 6 Yovals so far. They paid 6 Yovals and battered every single one of them.
Tottenham.
No, let him
Tottenham's
say it.
Yeovil.
Yeah,
I've been telling you about Tottenham being Yeovil.
Tottenham's better
Stadium-
than Arsenal.
Wait, wait,
Stadium-
mentally
unwell.
Stadium-
You're mentally unwell.
Stadium can't
You're
even
mentally
open
Doesn't
up.
matter, they're still better than
Can't
you.
even get the stadium open.
Chill.
What are you on about?
Let's get on to Ali Gunnar Social. Let's get on to
Who?
Pogba.
Who's Ali?
Ali Gunnar.
Ali.
Swear down, his
Hey,
brother's.
bro, every week, yeah, Jack is there listening. He's got the headphones on. Like, you didn't even got the headphones on. He's like, I wonder what Jermaine's going to say, man, today. Oli.
Go on. No, go on.
Alright.
I'm surprised he didn't do it. I'm surprised he didn't do it in the American accent.
Wait,
I wonder what Jack's going to say
What was it a
today.
few weeks ago? Ali, what was it? Chase the tail. Hot on the. Wait, what was it? Hot on the.
Hard on the tail.
Hard on the tail.
Hey, yo, we were hard on Arsenal's tail, but guess what? Now we're 11 points.
And they were hot on Arsenal's tail.
Hard on the tail.
Hard on the tail.
All right, so what? Solskjaer. Let's talk about it. Rashford. Let's talk about it. Pogba. Let's talk about it.
They
There's nothing to
rejuvenated.
talk about.
Rejuvenated.
This is a win, innit?
Completely
Yeah,
rejuvenated.
this is the
Them
drill.
man.
That's it.
Free the
You
real.
see Pogba.
Go on, Akeem. Say
You
your
see
point.
Pogba looks like Carlito at the beginning of Carlito's way when he's talking to the judge. That's how
These
he looks.
kids ain't
like
watch
that.
that.
Nah, they're gonna watch it. They're gonna go and do it.
What about? All right, so let's talk about it. Obviously, Solskjaer. Do you guys feel like this was Solskjaer's first test?
No.
Yes.
Who? Spurs.
Newcastle
Tottenham.
away.
If it wasn't for
Yeah,
De
Newcastle
Gea,
away.
if it wasn't for De Gea, it would have been a complete
Nah, them
different
shots were
story.
straight at him.
I don't care. You have to say
Three of them
Nah.
were. Three of them were like tough.
It reminded me of the
I'm gonna lie,
Arsenal
out of
game.
11 saves, I'll be real with you. Like 70% of them were.
Yeah, but they were still some keepers have let those in though. Don't get too
Yeah,
excited.
That keeper's ain't the best keeper in the world.
Let them check. Let them make
Let them
easy.
check. Yeah.
It would have been 11-1, mate. It would have been 11-1. Better check grips up his little.
He's talking like his goalkeeper. Who's your goalkeeper? Solskjaer. Is it Mark Solskjaer?
Listen.
Is Mark Solskjaer that goalkeeper now? Ain't it Mark
Sergio
Solskjaer? Man talking we got Mark Solskjaer's goalkeeper now.
Sergio Rico sounds like a wrestler still.
you?
Man sounds like a wrestler.
They got Mark Solskjaer. How dare you?
Chill.
Sergio Rico with the
Chill.
lip
So
ring and that.
you guys don't believe it's his first choice? No,
Better check looks like a wrestler.
Sergio Rico.
Hey, you must see the Lewandowski picture. When Lewandowski's on this straight
Man's
right.
been bashing it out all Christmas.
You're fat. See, that's pause, bro. What are you
talking about?
Nah, man, come
Oh, Jake got his first pause.
on. That's a mad pause.
Wait,
bro.
what are you talking about?
Nah, don't bring your antics to the show.
I don't know what you're thinking about, mate. I actually didn't even mean it like that, but yeah.
I don't know how else you meant it with that one, but let's slide.
Oh, you're gonna let it start? Oh, thanks, bro.
So let's talk about the comments are gonna get. They're gonna get. Look, now he's gagging on it. Jack, you're going mad, brother. This is a family show. I keep telling you, this is a family-friendly
guy's
show.
got a dirty mind.
This is PG.
Please
brother.
report him.
I keep
Report
telling
him.
you. All right. So, I wanted to definitely ask you. You see that second half, yeah? Do you feel like Man United got lucky?
No, they just had a world-class keeper.
Because their keeper did so much work.
World-class keeper, yeah. But Man United, obviously, a draw, if you look at the balance of the game, a draw was deserved. But end of the day, Tottenham didn't finish the shots that they had the opportunity.
And do you feel like Harry Kane goes too hot? I know
He thinks he's the sickest.
He is, so
He is.
cool.
He is.
because he's injured now. He's injured now, and I wanted to get you lot's thoughts on this, yeah,
just-
because
he works hard.
there's you see when we talk about like we laugh at Gerrard and the slip and all that, but you man all know he was injured that day.
Yeah.
And he had an epidural in his back, and
So what? Who cares?
so basically, my point is there's a lot of the old school players. There's a lot of old school players who used to play through injury. And Roy Keane he talks about how he used to look at Van Nistelrooy, because Van Nistelrooy was a player who, if he was injured, he wouldn't play.
Van Nistelrooy had
And he
his
said-
leg. Van
he's
Nistelrooy had
saying
no
it-
leg, brother. That one.
No, but he was saying that them foreign man, not in a rude way, he's saying them foreign players, they look after themselves better. Whereas when you're English, you just fight through the pain.
But that's stupid.
That's rubbish.
That's what I want to
I
ask.
think it's stupid,
No, that's what
sometimes.
he's saying. No, but he's saying that if he got injured, it never used to stop him playing his game.
Which
Even
understand.
Ferdinand says the same thing.
I understand that desire, but
Ferdinand was like, I'll rather play injured because playing's everything. Gerrard used to play injured.
Did you see John Stones on the pet thing when he was on? He wanted to play the game and they were talking about injecting him with like the painkiller so he could play. That's
Yeah, but
mad.
what I'm trying to say is some men are like that.
Yeah, but that's
I'm
mad,
just trying to
though.
say, is that right or wrong? I'm
It's
just asking you,
It's
man.
wrong, but all footballers, in my opinion, at the top level, all top level footballers are constantly injured. They're constantly going through that pain barrier non-stop. That's
Why-
why-
what
It
makes
depends. It depends what level we're talking about.
No, we're talking at the top level, like
No,
Champions
no.
League.
Is it like what level of injury? Because it could be a slight niggle.
Yeah, but that's why
It
some
could be
players
a-
are
it
getting
could be
injured
a-
though. That's why some players are injured these days because they're
time's
they're
gone quick.
just going through their bodies.
It's
Our
even
bodies
like Andy
designed for
Murray in
that, man.
tennis. You
Look
see what's
how
going
old
on.
he is. How old is
Yeah.
Andy Murray?
He's
How old is Federer?
Yeah, he's young.
He's not that. He's
Federer's
young.
old though.
He's young.
And Federer's still going. How come my man's is Brock?
No, but
because-
But what you got to realize,
you-
what you got to realize about players though is that certain players are different. Some peak early, some
Yeah.
peak late.
It's
Some have
genetics as
injury
well.
problems.
Genetics is a big
Some
thing.
people have injury problems and they'll retire at 29, 30.
I'm just trying to say, is
Some-
that okay?
some-
Because we saw Harry Kane at the end of the game. Don's obviously, even at the beginning of the
I think
season,
it's reckless
we
to
were
do
like,
it,
oh,
personally.
after World Cup, he should have taken a rest.
No,
He's
no,
obviously
no, no,
tired.
no, no,
I'll be
no,
honest
no.
I'm just saying,
I'll be honest
I'm
with you.
yeah.
I think it's a bit reckless to play for injuries because I understand the willingness to fight and play.
When you're
for
the
your team.
captain and you're important to the
captain,
club.
You got a big game. You need to play through the pain.
No,
Whatever.
no.
I get that, but
Jack,
it's reckless because
Jack.
you could sustain a long term.
No, but Jack, here's the thing though. This is where it goes full circle back to the start of the conversation. The thing, Daniel Levy's fault for not bringing in a replacement or someone who can play instead of him.
What
Do you
money?
understand what
What
I'm saying?
money? They just spent $1 billion.
They're getting rid of Llorente. They're getting rid of Llorente. You know that, yeah?
How much is Llorente worth, Geezer?
What, 50M? Maybe 20M? Why? What would you pay for
Bro,
him?
he's worth about a fiver now. Have you seen that?
Are you being serious?
Bro, what? You think he's only worth 5M?
9 million.
No, £5.
Bro,
10
Danny
million.
Welbeck
£5.
went for 16M.
Like he's worth
Yeah,
Nine.
Lorenzo-
I just said
Danny Welbeck's
9
got like
10
20 career
million. 9 or
goals.
10 million max.
Lorente is £5.
Bro, I
mad.
guarantee he'll go for 15M.
He's a fiver.
at
I'd
least.
buy him for a
At least.
fiver.
Bro, I'm going to find out how much you
15's on good business. 15's on good business.
What do you mean, not good
As in
business?
someone twanged it. They put you in the boardroom. That's what
Bro,
I mean.
Bro, if they
But he only has
They put,
£10.
that means they put
Bro.
Keem in.
Oh,
And
hold
Keem's
on.
his agent. That means they put you in the
You know what
boardroom.
he said? He's like, his net worth is $3 billion, but he's only got £5 in his account.
You know Keem be like, it's not just about what he's gonna do on the pitch. It's about what he's gonna do off the pitch. I'm telling you,
There it is. There's the
Llorente. You know what
accent.
was
There's
it?
the
Llorente's
accent.
still a top player. Llorente's still a top player in Norway.
In no way.
He's always American. Hey man, like my name's Akeem. Like, when does he ever talk like that?
Bruv,
I don't know, man. I don't know, man.
I don't know, man.
So Barcelona are trying to get Llorente.
No, they're not.
No,
They are.
Oh my
They are.
Daily Star.
No, express
Stop it.
it.
All right, guys, let's do
Red
comments.
topic.
Let's do
Let's do
comments.
comments. Let's do the
All
comments.
right, so comments.
Alright, someone that went ham on me this week. They got this guy who always goes off topic.
All right, let's do comments. All right, guys, let's do your comments.
Red do-rag said Akeem bodied Chris in back-to-back episodes.
Are you dumb?
Had the whole city screaming back to back.
Man, Drake me Hilji. Back to back.
Go get one of what's Jack's one.
All right, Jack, who they still spell his name wrong.
Jake, yeah, go on, Jake. Hey, Jake.
Alright,
Go on, Jake.
just so you know, guys, this is how you spell it. Jaik. Okay?
Jake rhymes with bike
Rhymes with bike.
Nike.
Or Nike.
Right.
And Dyke.
or psych. Okay, go
Psych.
on.
Right, okay. A Charlton fan, said, Jack, I'll see you at the Valley next season.
Do you know what the funny thing about that is? They're not getting promoted to the championship.
Yeah, that's what he said. I'll see you, brother.
Maybe if we play you in a cup or something, we'll see you, my guy. Yeah, we'll see. I'll see you at the cup, maybe. Yeah.
Aye, that's so joke.
Do you know what the funny thing is? At the Valley, I remember I went there 3 seasons ago.
Yeah.
That's been to the Valley still.
There was about 10 man in the home end.
Oh, you're taking the
You know when they score, you hear, yeah. So cheers, brother. Yeah, have a good one.
There's slow claps.
Here's another one from Sam House. Chris is so shy in public, is mad. I said hi, and
Yeah,
he
who is
starts
this
blushing.
person? Who is this person? Hey, who are you?
I want Chris to get bashful, yeah?
Yeah.
Yo, wait.
He's getting scared. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry.
Right, get it.
I know.
Hey, brother, I'm man is overwhelmed by this thing, innit? You know what I'm saying?
I said he's so. It was the way he said it. It was like, this, I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
Like he's a goon.
Hey, no, wait, where is it? Hey, do you know how I read this? Chris is so shy in public. It's mad.
Jeez, he's got another accent in his voice.
Wait, listen.
Hey!
I said hi, and he starts blushing for real. I was like, nah, Jack. I mean, Chris is getting chirps one time.
I saw that as that.
How can he say man? No, you man. He said he was blushing. No, I don't care what you say. Man can't be blushing.
That must have been that time when I was doing that toilet thing with you and I had all the equipment on me. I started to buckle.
Nah, man said you were blushing. No,
Yeah, man was hot.
Yeah.
Here's another one. Can't take Jack seriously anymore. The man is weak against cheese strings.
I don't get it.
As I said, I was
Because he's
lactose
lactose.
intolerant.
Oh, yeah, G-string. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I got you.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's if you can't take me seriously because of
Another
that,
one.
then
Old fart. I can't look at Big J's belly. So it's like.
he got you.
He got me still. Last week I was looking hella round. Still.
That's why it's been a double today.
Today I thought I would put the hoodie on. Because last week I was looking hella fufu-ish still. It's all bad.
He don't want to do the 10-year challenge.
Alright, listen, that's all we got for this week.
Well, is there no more comments? Come on.
No, it's done. You get me. Let's roll out. That's all we got for this week, all right? Leave us a comment below in regards to, do owners need to care about clubs that they own? Let us know in the comments below, all right? You be with myself, Big J.
Yeah, with CheekySport act.
Like a Chris.
Relegation Jai. And make sure you get your wild peanut jars
Which
in the
one's
link
the
in the description.
competition?
20%
Oh,
off.
went to the competition this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see
Hey,
that.
look-
Oh, you remember?
Let's see. And let's see, we're giving an
check
Amazon gift
description.
card, you get me?
Now we'll do it this week.
What,
Quick
Amazon
Amazon gift card, yeah.
Boston.
Yeah, but what's the competition?
£20 thing.
I'm not paying for it.
Like, he is.
Nah, he's better.
Hey, listen, let's
What?
go. Let's go.
Alright, That's it, yeah. Just check
5.
the description.
Your cheeky sport
Check the
wages, Jack.
description.
Please, someone pay me.